Hi guys, I am here with my Philadelphia cream cheese strawberry, and wait till you see what we're going to be making today. I am very excited about this recipe. It's been a crazy week and I have been waiting patiently to be able to get into this kitchen so I can show you what we're going to be making. Let me tell you how I stumbled upon this recipe. I'm watching a cooking show. I do it all the time. It's on, sometimes it's in the background noise, I'm busy, I'm doing stuff, and that's exactly what happened this one day. And I walk into the room, which the TV was on, and there was a cooking show on, and someone had a guest chef on. And it was like headlights hitting a deer. I was like, really? He was making Zucchino panettone cake? Yeah, no, I've never heard of it either. And I was a little disappointed that I hadn't. This man said, the chef said, that it was an old-time Italian favorite and old-fashioned, and I've never heard of it. How can I not hear of it? Between my family and my husband's family, his grandparents didn't even speak a word of English, for goodness sake. How come I didn't know about this cake? I know about it now, though. And I twisted it around and I turned it around and I made it into something even more delicious. The sun's out, it's a beautiful day, the birds are chirping, and I'm gonna make you an amazing cake you're gonna absolutely love. Let's go. Now the first thing we wanna do is we wanna take a bowl and we wanna line it with saran. Just punch it down and try to get as unwrinkled as possible. It doesn't really matter. Because we're going to, this is kind of like a mold. We're going to flip the cake out, and this way we can just pull it out and it's no problem. The best part about this cake, it is a no-bake cake. No-bake cake. I know, I'm very excited. So, we are going to take pound cake, room temperature, already made. I mean, you can make your own if you want, but I bought a store-bought one. And you're going to cut it into slices, about 1/4 of an inch thick. Now, in the recipe, the Zucchino panettone, of course they use the panettone bread for this, and I have made it. It is absolutely delicious, but today with the strawberries, I'm going to use pound cake because I think the flavors go together so nice, and it's really hard to find panettone right now. It's normally just around, panettone cakes are normally around Christmas time. Now the measurements on the recipe are a little different because I am making a smaller version because I have this, sometimes it's about stuff you have and you want to use. I have this beautiful little cake plate here and I wanted to use that, so I'm making a smaller version of it in a smaller bowl. So what you want to do is you want to take your pieces of cut pound cake and you want to place them one on the bottom. You want to place it in here all the way around, overlapping, so because we're going to fill this and we don't want the filling to come out. You can push it in. We're going to take our ricotta cheese and we're going to put it in a blender, and then we're going to take our flavor, our strawberry flavor, and mix some of that in there. This will do. This is going to be so light, so airy, so delicious. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to dive into this. Now we're going to sweeten up the ricotta cheese a little bit with some powdered sugar. We don't need as much as the original recipe would call for, because we sweetened it up a little bit with the cream cheese in there. So I'm just going to eyeball what I think is right for this amount. And then we're going to add a pinch of cinnamon. And then we're going to add a little bit of vanilla. I make my own vanilla, the little vanilla bean in there. So I bootleg a little myself, see that? Vanilla will give it a nice taste. And we're going to whirl that up a little bit, get that nice and creamy and fluffy. And there you go. Our filling is almost done. There's one other ingredient I want to put in here. And that is going to be, I just want to taste it real quick. Exact amount of sugar I needed in there. Exact amount of vanilla. Tastes really good. The next ingredient I'm going to put in here is mini chocolate chips. Come on, you have to have strawberries and chocolate, right? Absolutely. And I'm going to put the chocolate chips in, but I'm not going to blend it. I'm going to fold the chocolate chips in there. So now we're ready to put our filling into our cake. We have all strawberry lined. It looks beautiful already. When we cut into this, it's going to be gorgeous. So in goes that filling. I did taste the filling when it came out of the refrigerator. Oh, absolutely wonderful. So good. And then we're going to top this with the rest of our pound cake. Making sure that it's all covered. This is the bottom, so it doesn't have to be pretty. It can be. It doesn't have to be. Okay, everything's covered. Now I'm going to bring the saran wrap up and over to cover that. And I'm going to put a plate on top of it. Squish it all down. Put something heavy on it. And that's going to go in the refrigerator for 35-45 minutes just till it's cold and set up. So I'm going to put a plate on here. Unravel the saran. Put the plate on there. Going to put my cake plate there. And here we go. Wish me luck. Ta-da! And there it is. Isn't it beautiful? I have my plate here. And look at this beautiful strawberry. This is gorgeous, guys. So wonderful. Look at that. Refreshing, cold, light, and then the chocolate comes through with the pound cake. Absolutely delicious, guys. Lamar thinks so too. Feed my passion deliciously. Till next time, bye.